You haven't had me on one of your records.
Yes, I...
That would be a...
No, I was on your record.
And you were on my...
Blake Shelton has always been known for his humor and charm, but this time, he managed to leave fans completely stunned. During a recent episode of The Kelly Clarkson Show, something unexpected happened. Blake made a bold and hilarious comment about Kelly Clarkson that instantly went viral. For years, people have watched the two singers tease each other on The Voice, turning their playful banter into one of the best parts of the show. Their chemistry, full of jokes and eye rolls, has always made fans wonder, are they really that close, or is it just for TV? Well, Blake finally gave an answer that surprised everyone. When he jokingly said, "Kelly and I are so related, we probably share a toothbrush," the crowd erupted. The comment sounded funny, but it carried a deeper truth about how close they actually are. It wasn't a line from a script or a publicity stunt. It was a genuine moment between two friends who've shared years of laughter, struggles, and success. That short, unexpected confession set the internet on fire. Within minutes, social media was flooded with clips, reactions, and fan theories trying to decode what Blake really meant. Was it just a joke? Or was there more to their relationship than the public had ever known? The scene itself could have been straight out of a movie. The lights in the studio were bright, the audience buzzing with excitement, and Kelly looked confident and glowing in a stunning blue suit. When Blake Shelton walked in, wearing his signature denim jacket and cowboy boots, the energy shifted instantly. Everyone knew something fun was about to happen. Their chemistry lit up the room. The jokes started flying back and forth, as they often did. Kelly teased Blake about being from Oklahoma, and Blake responded with his usual calm, clever humor. But then came that moment, the one nobody expected. "Kelly and I are so related, we probably share a toothbrush." For a second, there was silence. Then laughter exploded across the room. Even Kelly couldn't stop laughing. She was doubled over, tears running down her face. It was one of those raw, unplanned TV moments that everyone loves because it feels real. In that instant, Blake wasn't a celebrity making headlines. He was just a friend sharing an inside joke that carried a lot of truth. It showed that their connection was not just about TV ratings or friendly competition. It was genuine affection built over years of shared experiences. Of course, Blake didn't literally mean that he and Kelly were family. What he meant was that their lives have become deeply connected over time. In the country music world, almost everyone's paths cross at some point. But Blake and Kelly's connection runs especially deep. Kelly's ex-husband, Brandon Blackstock, used to be Blake's manager. That means for years, their personal and professional worlds were linked. They've shared the same producers, songwriters, and industry friends for more than a decade. The Nashville music scene is small, and once you're part of it, it's like being in a big, noisy family where everyone knows everyone else. So when Blake said they were related, he wasn't far off. Their connection goes beyond music. It's about friendship, history, and loyalty. They've both gone through major life changes, including public divorces and career highs and lows. Yet through it all, they've stayed close. They understand each other in ways that only people who have lived under the same spotlight can. That's what Blake was really saying. Kelly isn't just another singer he knows. She's like family. Long before The Voice made them a famous TV duo, Blake Shelton and Kelly Clarkson already knew each other. Their first meeting goes back to the mid-2000s, in the heart of Nashville's busy music scene. At that time, Kelly was fresh off her American Idol win and trying to make her mark as a real artist, not just a talent show winner. Blake, already a country star, admired her boldness and honesty. They crossed paths at industry events, award shows, and small gigs where future superstars performed before the world knew their names. Both of them shared the same dreams and faced similar struggles, fighting for creative control, handling fame, and dealing with record labels that didn't always understand their vision. Their bond strengthened over time as they supported each other through the ups and downs of fame. Kelly admired Blake's calm nature, while Blake loved Kelly's fire and honesty. Together they found balance. By the time they became coaches on The Voice, their chemistry wasn't an act. It was the natural result of a friendship that had already lasted years. Behind the teasing and jokes were years of mutual respect and shared laughter. Fame isn't always as glamorous as it looks, and both Blake and Kelly know that well. Over the years, they've faced personal challenges that played out in the public eye. When Kelly released her 2007 album My December, she went against her record label's advice and wrote songs from her heart. It was risky and caused a lot of drama in the industry. Many criticized her for refusing to play it safe, but Blake quietly supported her. He never joined the debates or added to the noise. Instead, he checked in privately and reminded her to keep believing in herself. Later, when Kelly faced public scrutiny for comments about parenting or for issues on her talk show's production team, Blake again stood by her. He didn't post long public messages or jump into social media fights. He simply let her know that he had her back. Kelly has often said that Blake's quiet loyalty means more than words. And when Blake went through his own divorce and major life transitions, Kelly returned that support. That's the secret behind their chemistry. It's built on genuine care. They've seen each other at their best and worst, and that creates an unbreakable bond. The moment Blake made his related comment, fans went absolutely wild online. Within minutes, clips from the Kelly Clarkson show were everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram exploded with memes and reactions. Fans started comparing them to iconic TV duos, calling them the Chandler and Joey of country music. Others posted funny edits of their past moments on The Voice, showing years of teasing, laughter, and eye rolls that suddenly made even more sense. One fan joked, "Does related mean something different in Oklahoma?" Another wrote, "I knew it. They act like siblings who've known each other their whole lives." The phrase country cousins started trending within hours. TikTok creators used the audio clip of Blake's comment for funny videos about confusing relationships or office friendships that feel like family. Even Kelly's mom joined in, commenting with laughing emojis under a video of the moment. The internet didn't just laugh, they celebrated it. It was proof that fans love seeing authentic connections in a world where most celebrity moments feel scripted. Blake's offhand joke turned into one of the most genuine viral moments of the year. After the laughter died down, the biggest question online was, when will Blake and Kelly finally sing together? The idea of a duet between them isn't new. Blake once mentioned back in 2012 that he'd love to record a song with Kelly, before we're too old to remember the words. But it never happened. Until now, fans believe it's finally time. Right after the interview, Kelly playfully challenged him to sing with her, and Blake joked that he'd only do it if he got to yodel. That little exchange sparked a viral hashtag, #AYodel with Kelly. Fans started making posters, memes, and even fan-edited album covers imagining what their song might look like. Many believed their voices would blend perfectly, his smooth country drawl and her powerful, soulful tone. Industry insiders even began speculating that Kelly's next album might include a mystery duet, and everyone is hoping it's Blake. Whether it's a single, a live performance, or a CMT special, one thing is certain, fans won't stop asking until it happens. What began as a joke has turned into a real movement, and both singers seem to be enjoying every second of it. Blake Shelton and Kelly Clarkson are total opposites in many ways, yet that's exactly what makes their friendship work. Blake is calm, laid back, and full of Southern charm. Kelly is fiery, outspoken, and full of energy. When they're together, they balance each other perfectly. Kelly's honesty keeps Blake on his toes, and Blake's humor helps Kelly relax. Their connection also comes from shared values. They both love music, family, and staying true to themselves. Neither tries to outshine the other, even when they're joking on camera. What's special is that they don't just share laughs, they share understanding. Fame can be isolating, but having a friend who truly gets it makes all the difference. Their friendship shows fans that it's possible to stay grounded and real, even in the entertainment industry. That's why people relate to them. They represent a genuine, unfiltered bond that feels rare in Hollywood. It's not about romance or rivalry. It's about two people who have each other's backs no matter what. In today's world of perfectly edited images and rehearsed interviews, authenticity stands out. That's what makes Blake's confession so powerful. It wasn't a press release or a marketing stunt. It was a real moment that showed the human side of fame. Fans love Blake and Kelly not because they're flawless, but because they're relatable. They mess up, they laugh, they cry, and they joke about it. As the news spread, people began to look back at the moments that showed how much respect Blake and Kelly had for each other. On The Voice, they teased and joked, but when things got serious, their support was always clear. During one performance, Kelly's team lost a promising contestant, and viewers noticed how Blake quietly leaned toward her, saying, "You did your best. You've got the biggest heart here." It was a small gesture, but it showed what kind of friendship they shared behind all the laughter. That moment became a short clip on social media, and millions commented that it was nice to see such honesty on television. In a world where entertainment often feels fake, this bond felt real. People realized that even in competition, kindness and respect can still exist. Blake and Kelly weren't just coaches. They were reminders that friendship could survive even in the spotlight's chaos. After her tough divorce, Kelly used her pain to fuel her creativity. She began writing songs that spoke about heartbreak, healing, and finding yourself again. Blake was one of the first to publicly praise her new work, saying in an interview, "Kelly's always been real. She doesn't hide what she's feeling. and that's why people love her. This statement made headlines because it showed that Blake understood her in a way only true friends could. Kelly later admitted that his words meant a lot. "When someone you admire recognizes your struggle, it gives you strength," she said. Her songs started topping charts again, and fans could feel that she was finally reclaiming her happiness. Blake's encouragement gave her a kind of moral support that helped her rise even higher. The two continued to inspire fans, showing that mutual respect between artists could lead to powerful growth. While Kelly was rebuilding her life, Blake was going through his own changes. His marriage to Gwen Stefani had placed him under constant public attention. Every move, every post, every song was discussed online. But Blake kept things grounded by staying close to his friends, and Kelly was one of them. When asked about his relationship with her, Blake once said, "She's one of the few people in this business who keeps it real. I can tell her anything, and she'll give me the truth." Those words showed that their bond wasn't just about fame or work. It was built on honesty and understanding. In an industry full of egos and competition, this kind of friendship was rare. Blake knew that Kelly's advice always came from a genuine place, and she knew that Blake would always have her back. Their connection had turned into something fans could trust. For years, the entertainment industry thrived on rivalry stories. Who's feuding? Who's leaving? Who's fighting behind the scenes? But Blake and Kelly changed that narrative. Their friendship showed that authenticity sells better than conflict. Talk shows began focusing more on their shared humor than fake drama. Journalists highlighted their teamwork instead of rumors. Even critics admitted that they brought a different kind of energy to music TV. One built on trust, laughter, and shared experience. This shift also changed how fans viewed celebrity culture. Instead of looking for scandals, many began to appreciate positive connections. The Blake and Kelly effect, as some media outlets called it, reminded everyone that kindness and humor could be just as entertaining as gossip. In many ways, they helped reset expectations of what true stardom should look like. Not arrogance, but empathy. Off camera, their friendship continued in private moments that fans rarely saw. Sources close to both artists revealed that they often checked in on each other through calls and texts. When Kelly launched her talk show, Blake was one of her first guests. He walked on stage holding a giant bouquet of flowers, joking that he was bringing peace offerings. The audience roared with laughter. But when Kelly hugged him tightly, it was clear the moment meant more than just comedy. Later, she shared that Blake had been one of the first people to encourage her to start the show. "He told me people needed my voice. Not just my singing voice, but the real one," she said. That encouragement pushed her to take a risk, and the result was a successful talk show that won several awards. Blake's support had helped her believe in herself again. What makes their bond so inspiring is not just their success, but how they've stood by each other during life's challenges. Fame often creates distance, but for Blake and Kelly, it built a bridge. They showed that loyalty isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. Even when work took them in different directions, they always found time to celebrate each other's achievements. Blake once said, "You don't have to talk every day to know someone's got your back." That simple line summed up their friendship perfectly. It's a reminder that genuine relationships don't need constant attention. They need mutual respect and trust. Their story has become more than just celebrity news. It's a lesson about real human connection in a world that often forgets what that looks like. Both artists continued to release songs that reflected their personal journeys. Fans began to notice subtle nods to their friendship in their lyrics. Kelly's song about resilience and rising after heartbreak felt like a response to Blake's earlier tracks about staying grounded and finding love again. Though they never officially collaborated on a duet, many fans believe that day will eventually come. Their voices would sound amazing together, full of soul and emotion, one fan tweeted. Whether or not that collaboration happens, their musical connection already feels